All right, just got a wonderful surprise. I'm doing my weekly feedings, and my Pampho species Duran, who's been pre-molt for a while, molted. So I haven't even opened this yet, so you guys are going to be getting the first look as I get a first look. Now I'm going to be very, very careful because she's been skittish before. Oh my lord. Let me just, sorry, I just completely killed my train of thought. What a beauty. And what a big one. Holy mackerel. Her molt is over here. I'm going to pull that out in a minute and get a measurement on it, but by my guess, she's probably about 7.5. I always tend to underestimate. One thing I will say, for those of you who have been following my videos with this species Durans, is obviously those vibrant pinks are gone, replaced by brown, but she's no less stunning in my opinion. All right, I'm going to go ahead. That's the abdomen. Oh, there we go. I don't want to get haired today, and I do not have my gloves on again. Bad practice. Not quite as, obviously doesn't have the purples and pinks that she had as a juvenile, but still a very stunning spider and huge. I'm guessing it's about 7 inches from the wall to the edge of that water dish, and she easily spans that. So there we go, Pampho species Duran female. My male already molted out. He is just vibrant pinks and purples all over the place, and he is crazy. It's a fun one to feed because he's always trying to get up and out of the cage. She seems to be very calm. So I'm going to pull this molt out and get a measurement on it, and we'll see how big she is. Okay, here she is all laid out, and like a dingus, I just broke her back leg. But let's go ahead and level this off. So I've got this lined up with the tip of her toe down to here, so about 6 3/4 inches, pushing 7. So I'm guessing now she's probably pushing 7.5 or so. So big, big, big girl, gorgeous girl. And hopefully we'll fatten her up pretty quick because this is a species that eats. I mean, they can gorge themselves. She actually ate till about a week before she went into pre-molt, which is pretty amazing considering what a large spider she is. A lot of my other species, smaller species, will stop eating, up to a month or even 2 months before they molt, especially the bigger ones. So really cool. Very excited about this. So let her, give her some time to kind of relax a little bit. I just tried to offer her cricket and she wasn't taking it yet. So. And I'm guessing she probably molted about a week ago, so a little early, but wanted to try her out. So we'll give it a couple more days, try her again, fatten her up, but there she is, Pampho species Duran, molted, probably pushing about 7.5 inches or so. I'll try to get a better measurement once she's out and about. All right, sorry about that. This is a little bit impromptu, but this molt just shocked the heck out of me. This is my female euthalus species Red. She molted about 2 years ago, year and a half ago, and did it like right before the winter time. And then after winter, she started fasting. A lot of my guys stop eating around winter. It's Chilean species often do that. Chilean roses or the rosies are ones that are notorious for not eating right around winter time. Their internal clock tells them it's time to fast. But the odd part is she has only literally eaten twice since that last molt. I was really kind of concerned and worried that she might have been an older girl that wasn't going to molt again, that she was the end of her life cycle, because I'm pretty positive these were wild-caught specimens. Unfortunately, I got them before I even knew what the difference was. And I was dropping crickets in. She wasn't eating them. I moistened down the substrate, which has gotten some of my guys to eat before. It didn't work. And I just came in today to check on her, and she bolted around the enclosure, which was kind of odd behavior for her. And she's molted. So just when you think you've got this hobby down and know what to expect, somebody throws you a curveball. So I'm not sure if the last molt, something went wrong, and this was technically a quick molt. Sometimes if they're damaged during a molt or injured, they can molt faster to repair the damage. The fact that she didn't eat that much, I mean, I'm almost positive it was only 2 times, maybe 3 max. Really kind of is interesting to me, and she wasn't particularly fat when she molted, so she's looking good. Hopefully this is portents of better things. You'll start eating again, because I really was concerned about her. But there she is, euthalus species Red, looking just a bit bigger, little abdomen, and we're going to see if she's hungry in a moment. All right, an update on a spider molt. This is one I bought as a mystery spider. I got it for my birthday. Billy and I visited a pet store in Massachusetts, and they had one that they weren't sure what it was. The tarantula guy wasn't there, and it wasn't labeled, but he thought it was a striped knee. And I looked at the sling. I didn't think it was a striped knee, but I thought it might be fun to just grow this one out and see what it became. So here we have one of my favorites, only because it's been like a big guessing game, what I believe to be probably a B. albopilosum and Vagans hybrid. So unfortunately, this young lady won't be getting bred, but darn does she look good. You can see the carapace has that goldish brown look. She has the curly hairs on her, sort of like a bee albo would have. But if you look at those femurs, they're almost jet black. So a totally unique looking spider who's obviously been just startled by the light. Sorry, girl. She's usually very, very laid back too. I think she just molted, so she's a little cranky. We'll see how her temperament changes, but she's been very, very chill overall. I'm going to get the light off of her in a moment and get that molt out of there. But these guys, they can crossbreed, albopilosum and boggans. I'm going to back off so she's not so much in the light because I hate irritating them. They can breed, they can have hybrids, and for a while they've been referred to as hobby forms because the gene pool has been polluted and they've been sold as B. albopilosums when they're not really purebred B. albopilosums. So here we go, just a unique little spider, and again, one I will not breed. It is not good to crossbreed tarantulas. I know a lot of people that come from the hobby, snake hobby, with especially like ball pythons and things of that nature, where they breed for different traits. It's not the same with spiders. You keep the species separate, you keep the gene pool separate. In many cases, sadly, this might be the only time, in my lifetime maybe even, that some of these spiders even exist or are in collections, and we want to keep those gene pools as pure as possible. So there we go, B. albopilosum, B. boggans hybrid, beautiful little girl, and I'm going to drop some food in for a minute. Hope she calms down because I feel bad.